I'll have a drink of my usual Pinters, the sea breeze, with a nice picture of the Western Island.
That's it.
A view from the beach. What do you got? Oh, the Wally mug. What are we doing anyway?
We are doing the real Blue Thunder this time. Yes.
Oh, the real. Oh, I see. So we didn't do the. Yes, the TV. After watching this, the TV series is quite shocking.
I still don't mind the TV show, but when you compare it to the movie, this movie is very superior in a lot of ways, and probably one of the best action movies of the 80s. A bit underrated, I think. It doesn't get often looked at in most people's lists, but
no, it's not on many lists, and it's 40 years old now from August.
Yes, it will be. Yeah, and I tell you, we'll get into the details, but I rewatched it just to get refreshed the other day, and so many things hold up in this very well. It is brilliant. It really is good.
Right, let me just try and work out this newfangled DVD thing.
No,
not easy with it. Right, what do we got? We got Franz in the chat.
Hey.
Oh no, there we go. I clicked the right one, and we'll give Franz some music. Bless him for setting up.
Something you better understand, amigo. Loyalty is more important to me than.
Don't get on Franz's bad side. But watch this during the opening weekend of Top Gun Maverick. Yes, yeah, a few bad processing shots, yes, but overall,
no. This was before Top Gun, the original.
Well, exactly. Yeah, 3 years is it, or 4 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure this is. Well, this is true, but they are using stuff on the helicopter that's real, but they wouldn't all be on one helicopter.
Probably not the standard choppers, but yeah, for the actual Blue Thunder thing itself, there was a lot of technology that was starting to get used at this point. Yeah.
Because like the minigun on the front was so heavy they had to counterbalance with the weights on the tail to stop the helicopter tipping. Right, and there is what's his name? Chaffo.
Oh, Daniel Stern.
That's him.
Yeah, Marv.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his Home Alone name.
Yeah.
And then we got the famous watch, which is actually belonged to John Badham, the director.
Yeah, he does say that. He does say that in the commentary. Yes, which is on the Blu-ray that I'm watching. Yeah, you've got the DVD.
Blu-rays. There you go.
Yeah.
Although, it's a pretty badass cover. What do you got? Is it also the same cover? Oh no, it's
slightly different.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
Still badass copter.
Yeah. And happily the Blu-ray does come with loads of special features, and definitely worth getting if you can track it down. Yeah.
The DVD is not worth getting. It has no special features.
Apart from a trailer.
I think does it even mention the trailer?
It should be on there because I did have that one originally. Yeah.
But we get straight into it. No titles, nothing.
No, straight in. Yeah. Murphy, Lyman Good, Braddock. Yeah, they're all here.
Yes. God, he looks young. Daniel Stern.
Yeah, this was, I think, one of his first big roles, I think, because he hadn't done any comedy at this point. I think his comedy films would come later. Yeah. I think he was still trying to find his way into Hollywood. He was still sort of making his way up, yeah.
I was saying, Fran says, yes, my memory of the TV show is it's nothing. It's probably, it does lack the grittiness that the film has, indeed.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There's very light.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of violence in this, and you got the underground conspiracy aspect of it all, and
Well, yes, Blue Thunder. There it is.
At some point, yeah. And here's the title card. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, one title card, then straight into the film.
Yeah.
But I watched this again recently. I watched it back in the day, and I've seen it quite a few times. But the only things I remembered were Malcolm McDowell was the bad guy.
Yeah.
And everything helicopter based. I didn't remember anything else about this film. None of the conspiracy. I just remember maybe it was just the helicopter testing. There was a rogue Malcolm McDowell on that loose. And I couldn't remember anything else. But it's a very good film.
Yeah. I mean, first time I saw it was probably either sort of late 80s, early 90s. It wasn't the premiere. I would have been too young. I think it must have been around maybe sort of 1991. I remember because we went up to see our cousins up in Preston, and it was like during the summer holidays, and it was a late night movie. I stayed up with my dad, uncle, and the cousins. We all sat and watched this, and it was kind of cool to watch a violent action film at that age because my mum and auntie went to bed, but all the lads stayed up, and I watched it, and it was just so incredible. I was just like, wow, this is so cool. And then I didn't see it. And then I didn't see it for a number of years, and I think it wasn't until around sort of 97, 98, I think ITV showed it again. And it was on quite a late night broadcast, and so it wasn't edited. And I taped that and had that for a number of years until I got the disc. So yeah. So I've seen it many times on TV. Yeah.
But yeah, this is not too bad real projection.
Yeah, it was actually footage that they filmed, and actually used that footage they filmed as the backward projection. It wasn't anything stock or anything that they found. It's footage that they filmed specifically for the back projection. Yeah.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
It does, yeah. It looks so authentic, and it just shows you don't quite need green screen all the time. I think back projection should make a comeback. Yeah.
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 I know. Because I think Roy Scheider's looked the same age in 70s, 80s, and 90s. I can't never tell what film I'm watching by the decade because he always looks the same.
He does look the same, yes. They were saying in the commentary that even during between takes, he was trying to work on his tan. Yeah,
he's always been tanned. That is one thing. And one of the reasons he took this role was so he didn't have to be in Jaws 3. So he could say he was busy.
I remember you told me that, and I wasn't aware of that statistic. So I think, in the long run, I think Roy did pretty well out of this. Yeah, I think he dodged the bullet there.
Yeah, and he said he's getting stereotyped for playing cops, stuff like the French Connection and everything. And then he said he'll do this as a cop, but he won't wear a police uniform in it.
Yeah. So I guess also being a helicopter pilot, police officer is don't have to wear the bobby or anything like that. It's just
yeah. Oh, they're being shot at and
yeah. Welcome to air support. Yeah.
They're very close.
Yeah.
To the man shooting at them. I don't think they would be that close in real life.
Probably not. But Badham did say that they did go out with the police, to sort of get some research done and sort of get a vibe of what goes on. And a lot of what you see in this opening segment is what they saw for real. They saw, a convenience store being robbed, and there was like a few other things that they noticed, and they just put all that in the film of stuff that they saw. Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Apostle's here. Good evening, the doctor.
Hey. How you doing?
Well, yes, Warren wrote the last film, unfortunately. He was very ill while making this. It's a past Flashdance. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That was a big hit. Flashdance.
Yeah, same year, yeah. But yeah, sadly, Warren, he did pass after this, and the film was dedicated to him, so yeah.
Yeah.
Much there, yeah.
I can just see that poor actor covering his eyes because he's just getting blasted with dust.
Yeah, they did say that they also witnessed that there was like some hobo that was like, lighting a fire, and they actually did that to him. They dusted him, and it put the fire out as well. Yeah.
All right, so there we go. The city.
Yeah, these night shots look amazing. They look so good. Yeah.
Because do you know who Mover Ruins Movies is? C.W. Lemon or whatever. He's on YouTube. He's on YouTube and he commentates on films with air flying because he's a Navy pilot, aircraft pilot, and all this.
Okay.
And he was watching this, and he said it was very well done. He destroys stuff like Top Gun and stuff. How inaccurate it is.
Yeah.
But for this, he did. It wasn't much. He said he didn't like the look of the helicopter. He said it was ugly, especially compared to Airwolf. But
yeah,
for this, it was a very nice helicopter, and a lot of the technical stuff was pretty good.
Yeah,
because later on,
later on, you'll see when they're flying around, you can actually see the reflections of the buildings they're flying past in the camera shot. So it doesn't look fake at all. It's literally been filmed in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of real helicopters going under bridges and such.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Is it? Maybe it's the first weekend or something.
Maybe.
I did think. I don't remember this being a big hit, but I remember it being very popular.
Yeah.
And then we get the bad guys.
Yeah. Now, who's he from?
Naked Gun 2. That's what I know from. I thought, oh, his career's ruined, isn't it, for playing bad guys?
Yeah. And yeah, Anthony Rapp, his name is, and yeah, you can always depend on him. He was around this time playing baddies, and when he showed up in Naked Gun as Hector Savage, was it? Yeah,
That's it.
and he gets the fire hose in the mouth, doesn't he? And he goes
Yeah.
past the water. Yeah.
Don't leave your apartment until they've cleaned the carpets.
Oh yeah, and he showed up in Knight Rider. He showed up in the A-Team. He was bad guys in all of that. So and he did sadly pass away a few years ago. So yeah, but he was always a very good villain, a good heavy.
There you go. Amazing thing. Blues Thunder, 42 million. So hang on, I'm going to have to turn the telly off because this is in HD.
Oops.
This scene is very graphic.
Yeah.
Somehow I don't remember the scene, but it is although hang on, I think we're quite safe. It's only the close-ups, but
yeah,
when she knows what she's doing, and this is the only film she's ever done. This lady, and then she's doing naked yoga in front of a massive window under full lights. And
they did. Yeah, they did say in the commentary that for the TV version they had her wearing a bikini. Yeah,
yeah, it's probably why I don't remember it because I've only seen the TV version.
Yeah, because when I saw this originally as a kid, I don't remember this scene. So either we just missed it, or
yes, yes, I don't remember her
they did
showing everything nearly.
Yeah, but Badham did say in the commentary that her husband is actually behind that fireplace. Yeah. Making sure that no one else comes into that room, making sure that no one else is in that room with her. Yeah,
because you can see her breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell! And we're clear. I think where are we on 10:39?
Yeah,
there seems to be slightly different timing on my digital copy.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. So yeah, this is the bit I completely can't remember. Right, let's say hello to everyone. Who we got? Oh, missed everyone. There we go. I jumped. Right, evening, Ross. Welcome.
Hey, Ross.
Welcome. Right. Evening, Ross. Hello, Philip. Nice to see you.
Hello, Philip.
Hang on. The film became a #1 movie in the US on its opening weekend, earned $8 million in the box office, surpassing the #1 film Flashdance. There you go.
Yeah.
Opening in a lot of theaters. Do Ben and Gareth pun to cover Sequest? Yeah.
I don't own it. I do remember it. I did watch it.
I remember episodes. I remember. Oh, Roy Scheider's in a submarine thing.
Yeah.
Must be Blue Thunder Underwater.
Yeah, but
no,
I don't own it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I need to watch it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many. What's it? Scheider left after 2 seasons. Oh shit, she's doing it still. I forgot there was a second bit. I think I'm ahead of.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll keep this. But yes, it's very worth watching on Blu-ray. This film. Although technically the scene's probably on YouTube somewhere. Right. Good evening, Robert. How are you?
Yeah.
Are we clear now? I think.
Yeah. It's now just back to
Blue Thunder is a very good movie. That is very good. Yes, that is.
It is. Yes.
So what is going on here? Before we start.
Yeah. Now these guys are apparently attacking the. I think it's not the mayor. It's commissioner of the police force.
That's a commissioner.
Yeah. And she basically just applied a new bill for urban violence or something, and they're sort of using this as a deterrent for the real conspiracy by creating violence for no reason to sort of hide the fact that Blue Thunder is going to be used for something. And and there's a bit of Vietnam context here as well, which they don't really elaborate on, but
yeah,
because
there's all these papers go flying everywhere, which are the evidence, I'm guessing.
Yeah, evidence that she's got. Yeah,
and then at the Nam flashbacks.
Yeah.
So she gets shot. Now, does she die in the hospital just because of her wounds, or does someone kill her in the hospital?
No, she died because of the wounds. Yeah, she wasn't killed in the hospital. Yes,
legit. Right.
Yeah,
I wasn't 100% sure though.
Yeah,
but yes, there will be no boobs or bush in the case of this film tonight. It might have slipped through them, but I don't think it was very dark, so you couldn't see it. Yes, correct. Flashdance was not to #3, or was it #2?
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
What was the budget on this? 22 million, did I see? Or something?
Yeah, I think they. Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad. Oh, oh, it's still got variety mags. Nice.
Good
I'm
stuff.
struggling to find these charts from back in the day for the VHS stuff, but they are very rare. There's no database anymore. So there you go. They've been the wrong side of town when the shit went down.
Yes.
And now they're in
Warren's so
trouble.
good in this scene, isn't he? Yeah.
He is.
Just choose it.
Where-
Just choose.
Is that where you are at? Where the TV is at?
Yeah,
Where they
I'm up. I'm with the TV. Yeah.
All right, I'm falling behind. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no boobs tonight. There was boobs last night, so that's why they made this, the gaming stream 18. Right. Yeah, you wouldn't tell he was very ill.
No, he doesn't look it. No, he looks perfectly fine here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said his heart just gave out, and yeah, yeah. Very famous for a lot of westerns. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen them. No. Does Scheider dye his hair? Because he's in 50s here, I think.
Yeah, or at least late 40s at least. But no.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he was, but yeah, it's hard to tell. Because as you
I
said,
think he just wanted up
in
for all
every
that jazz.
single film, he looks exactly the same. So.
Yeah. I think the only time I've seen him look old is The Rainmaker.
And yeah, when he was interviewed for the Blu-ray, he looks very old in that. So yeah, he was like fully grey and fully bearded in that. So yeah,
because it's in The Punisher in 2004.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, because after this, I think his only headlining film was 52 Pickup.
Oh yeah, well I've got that on Arrow. Yeah, that's a good release from Cannon.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I wasn't expecting much from that, but it was very good.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I don't own it. No, I'd like to get the soundtrack. Listen to it the other night. It was very good. Very synth and 80s.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, if I see it out and about, hopefully one day.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I mean, it's quite rare from what I've heard, and it's not affordable. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. Something that had a million prints is not available anymore and is expensive. So,
yeah.
But was there a Laserdisc for this?
I think there was in Japan. I think there was a Japanese release for North America. I don't think I've seen one. There probably was, but if it was, then it was probably a rotter because Columbia Pictures were rubbish at making them. So, yeah.
All right. If anyone wants to donate £75, I'll get the soundtrack.
Yeah, but I've heard if you want to get it on laser, get the Japanese release. That I've heard that's the best one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Always
there was no UK release. Yeah.
Sorry, double click. Isn't it easier to access the Variety archives now? There's a lot of films out there that don't have full box office details. How do you get access to the archives? Greetings, Professor.
Hello, Professor.
I just did a review of Tremors, one of my favorites. Check it out. Breathless being number 2 seems weirder to me than Blue Thunder being number 1. I guess Richard Gere was riding high after an Officer and Gentleman. Yeah. What did he have? He had Officer and Gentleman, Breathless, and what's the other one? American Gigolo.
Yeah.
Remember those being big names? And Yanks, he did as well. But yeah, he was very big in the early 80s.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Roy Scheider doing this Trans Am driving.
It definitely isn't. Yeah.
But you're not one. But yeah, he's very happy.
Yeah.
He can count to 25 backwards or whatever it is.
Whatever that is.
I am an old man, but my memory's kind of shitty. But didn't you already do Blue Thunder? Oh, Professor. Not paying attention.
Yeah.
We did the TV series. What was that? 2 months ago.
Yes. 2 or 3 months ago.
Apparently people are complaining that it parks outside and he's got a view of the city on the hill, and but the people said there's no that couldn't happen. So there's a lot of people getting upset about this film for minor things like locations and things on the helicopter and flying and laws and yes, we did the TV series first for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't keep Premiere. Okay, I used to get Premiere, the American version, back in the early 90s. My wife chucked them away. Ooh, my office is full of film mags and film books. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. I've been getting a lot of my stuff is old stuff, old magazines.
Yeah.
Anyone's got any Video World copies? I'd be very interested in seeing those.
Hey,
Good evening, Jim.
Good evening, Jim.
Have a wank. Yes. Every time I see Professor, it's coming out. Unfortunately, Americans won't know what that means. Badham had a very good run. It seemed like he had back-to-back hits in the 80s, but it's kind of forgotten nowadays. Yes, like all the 80s directors that were big and like doing TV shows now.
Yeah, because Badham would have done, he would have done this, and then he would have done War Games after this, and then Short Circuit.
Oh, yeah, because he would have done 2010, or was that someone else?
I can't remember if it was 2000. I know Scheider was in 2010.
I was going to say, Scheider's in it, so let me go. Oh, Dan O'Brien, who wrote Alien, co-wrote this.
Yes, he did, yeah.
That's what I forgot. So, yeah. Mr.
And I think the other one
is not...
Yeah. I think the other one he directed at this time was Whose Life Is It Anyway with Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah.
So, yeah, he is doing episodes of Supernatural, Rush Hour, Arrow, 12 Monkeys, Constantine, Nikita, Psych, and I think, yeah, they all end up in TV, same as Dwight H. Little and everyone else.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just saw he did Short Circuit. Man was a machine. Where did he go? Yeah, I couldn't work out her relation. It sounded like she was the ex-wife 1 minute. Next minute, it sounded like she's his girlfriend. Next minute, it sounds like she's the wife. But let's have a look. Oh yeah, Saturday Night Fever. He did the Dracula, Skeletor, Blue Thunder, War Games, American Flyers. I used to love that film. Kevin Costner's a cyclist. Short Circuit, Stakeout, Bird on a Wire, Hard Way, Point of No Return, another Stakeout, Drop Zone, Nick of Time, and yeah, that was and on to TV movies and TV shows. But all those films are great entertainment.
Yeah, I forgot about Drop Zone. Yeah, I've got that on laser. Yeah, that's a very underrated Wesley Snipes film.
Yeah.
Doesn't get often about.
Yeah, that and Terminal Velocity came out the same year.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did Point of Return and another Stakeout in the same year. It's got the best explosions in it. Another Stakeout. Right, where are we? I used to buy Premiere, in the late 90s. I used to have it in the early... we could only buy it in W.H. Smith's. That is... I had the Jurassic Park one, I had the Last Action Hero one, and I should have kept them.
Yeah.
Well, the sophisticated in Bristol. Yes, indeed. I think it's the live show that was in Bristol, wasn't it? That they released on VHS.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And the Professor. I think I saw them in Bristol, but I don't think I was at that one.
Yeah.
The saddest thing I saw today was I went to Waterstones and the place was empty. Yeah, I saw into W.H. Smith and that place was empty. Yes. Amazon and Kindles.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
But there we go.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, what car she got?
I have no idea.
No.
I honestly don't know what that is. I've been trying to look at it, but I can't see it.
Yeah, it's so dark and shadowy. You can't see any features.
No.
But that actress is... Oh, so he did Blue Thunder and War Games in the same year, 1983.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, there he goes. Yes. No badges or distinctive anything.
No.
So, yeah. Where did we get to? So, yeah, came out around the same time as Firefox, which is another sophisticated flying thing being stolen.
Yeah, it was just that trend, wasn't it? Super vehicles, were a thing at that point, and this was just one of many, yeah. And you can say Firefox was one of them, and Airwolf was not long after this.
Yeah.
And also this...
sorry.
Yeah, so the newscaster here, he's the guy in Robocop, isn't he? Yeah.
Good luck, Frank. I reckon you hear him first before you see him. I thought, sounds very familiar.
Yes.
But yes, he is. So it makes. I guess it's 5 years later that was, but yeah.
Yeah.
But John Badham does have a cameo in this room, I think. As
Yeah, he's the one that did. He's the one that did the interview, and he was wearing the yellow top in the studio there. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't. No, damn, he's not on it. He's gone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the only reading I have time to do nowadays is reading the subtitles in foreign movies. I'm the same. I have zero time for reading.
Yeah.
And I got people with books coming on soon, so there's always time for a chapter and a coffee. You know there isn't.
Of course.
I can either make videos or I can read books. Which one shall I do? Right. Pages? What's a pager?
No, it's a beeper.
Oh. What's the difference? Does the pager have a readout?
Well, no, the pager has the readout, and this just beeps, and it's referred to as a fucking beeper at this point.
That is true.
So
Yeah,
I do like.
supposed to be...
Yeah, he's sort of seeing like, is anything suspicious around here? Because it all looked, a bit staged, and it looked like it was a setup, and But I do like the scene that follows with Braddock, and he says to him, "Why don't you answer your fucking beeper?"
Yeah, because he's on suspension.
Yeah, so you think his beeper would be?
Yeah, hand that in first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Is it? Because we got we're 26 minutes in, and Blue Thunder hasn't even appeared yet.
Not yet, but it's about to. Yeah.
Yeah, awesomely.
Yeah.
But Malcolm McDowell is the pilot of it.
Yes.
But then they just swap. Is it because of the failed test where he annihilated a school bus full of kids, or is it because it just happens?
Yeah, they don't really explain as to why Malcolm no longer flies it. They say that Murphy was assigned to do the testing over the city, I think. So maybe that was all organised that Murphy was going to do it over the city and Malcolm was going to do
the test. I thought I missed it yesterday, but I couldn't work out. They just suddenly swap after, because he says they have the catch me if you can bit, and then that fails, and then suddenly he's in charge of the helicopter.
Yeah. So we got the evil feds.
Spoilers.
Well, you can just tell they're bad guys. Just look at them.
Yeah, I remember H. Smith. They used to have VHS tapes, film magazines, music, books on films, and
I had everything. Yeah.
Apart from stationery, that's the only thing they got now. I think a few books.
Pretty much, yeah. I think they still might have a few DVDs now and again, but most of the local ones don't even have them anymore. It's just even the magazine shelves are now thinner than they were. Publications are going out as well. So
yeah. Used to be racks and racks of dirty mags. Now there's barely one. I need my health and efficiency. I'd rather make time for a beer and a movie. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't have even a chapter. Everyone has 30 minutes a day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't read anyway, so it doesn't. Empire's totally worth it. Yeah, I used to love Empire magazine. Bought it on day one. Read that thing cover to cover, and then I can't even look at it now.
Yeah, I mean, the only one I used to read a lot was DVD Review. That was one that I subscribed to for many years. Yeah, and that was very essential to find out what the latest were. They would review the actual releases and not really the films. It was all about reviewing the releases of all the films on DVD, players as well. And that was at least 5 or 6 years I subscribed to that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I had Empire, DVD, Premiere, and then they just phased out every so often.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Our local one has most things, just not DVDs or Blu-rays. Yeah. It's a tiny place.
Yeah. In
Weston-super-Mare.
Yeah, they do mention here that with the Olympics coming up, we might need some crowd control. So it's whether they're actually bringing in a real life event that actually did occur a year later. Yeah.
Yes, it is. I did notice that when they said it.
Yeah.
Because for crowd control, but then what sort of crowds need minigun control?
Yeah, they sort of mention, we don't want another Munich on our hands, do we? Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah.
I don't see, yeah, a helicopter, I guess they don't care about the collateral damage more than anything, but yeah.
That will solve everything. Yeah. Yeah, now here comes the money shot because it's already on your TV down there, isn't it?
Oh
the
yeah,
money
I
shot.
see it. Yeah, it's
Look at that. That is a great shot. What a shot.
It's got a lot of attachments,
Yeah,
but it's a badass. How long that shot took? Did they say in the commentary?
yeah. They say that, obviously, because I think I mentioned this with the Airwolf discussion, that, everything that was added on to Blue Thunder had to be FAA approved and it had to go through a lot of procedures. But they did say that if it was flying, I think, less than 1,000 feet, it had to be approved. But once it was up in the city, it didn't really matter. So,
yeah, perfect sense. Because this how was it? The last at least 20 minutes is flying around Los Angeles, isn't it? With gay abandon, and missiles and everything blowing up in streets.
Oh yeah, because they did sort of recreate this scene in the TV series. It's pretty much the exact same thing, showing what the helicopter can do, and you got all these guys in suits, sitting around, looking important. So.
What do you want?
Oh,
quick! You can watch this. Got to see a helicopter. Yeah, look at that. Hang on, he's gonna say
Hi.
yeah, well, there you go. Look, it's called Blue Thunder.
What?
There he goes. No, what are you doing? You what? Attention, we'll get to bed. There he comes. Oh, he's gone. I'll get you in a minute, you punk. Right.
Well, at least he walked in on this scene and not.
I remember yeah, the yoga. Good old DVD review. I remember, used to highlight the extras and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Rob, who's just reviewed Twins of Evil on his channel. The only make is that Playboy Germany or Playboy American?
Yeah.
Excuse me while I beat my child.
Go for it. Yeah. Yeah, and you do notice in the crowd there, you see the guy from earlier, Hector Savage from Naked Gun. He's observing as well. So what is his role? Why is he there? And you can't quite see Malcolm McDowell yet. You see him with the visor down, so you don't know actually who it's yet. So, but he's about to be revealed. Yeah.
He's not ready yet. So the aircraft guy did notice that they put the flap over to press the trigger button, which normally it's reverse, where you open the flap so you don't accidentally press the trigger.
Oh yeah.
But yes, he is minigunning all the red people, communists. But where are we? Some of the foreign films and back interviews were always welcome. But yes, Emperor went down the toilet and I flushed it hard. Oh, damn, it's jumped. There we go. Right. Do as Guillermo. I can't remember.
Del Toro.
What's his name? Yeah.
Del Toro.
I know that bit. And Christopher will say, buy physical media and be keepers for those stories for future generations. There you go.
Absolutely.
The DVD.
Absolutely.
What sort of crowd needs minigun? Ask an American. Well, that is true. They will vote for that.
Yeah.
Even exploitation. Think about subbing to Sight and Sound, much like Premiere in W.H. Smith or nothing around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used. Yeah, I think because Sight and Sound was more music. I never bought that one. Plus, what are they, about £5 each now, these magazines?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, he's blowing up kids.
Oh, how dare you.
Bloody
I do like how Scheider and Braddock sort of react to it. They're like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah, this isn't going well. But everyone signs off on it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take a hint. Hang on. I'll be...
Sure thing, yeah.
You get to bed.
Yeah, Badham was saying in the commentary that this scene was a bit tricky to film because the pilot was finding the explosions a little bit too rough to fly that low to it, so it had to be coordinated, quite extensively. And you've really got to praise this film for the flying sequences. They are so well done in this. All these close-ups, everything. Great shot of it landing, yeah. And here he comes. He makes his big entrance. Malcolm McDowell, going all British. Very British indeed, yeah. Oh, God damn it, he says. I've had balls for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, he's a... And then we find out that, Murphy appears to know him. And there's a bit of history between these two. And he says, it's an old war buddy. The bastard tried to have me court-martialed once. Yeah. Which might explain the flashbacks, so that was probably the incident that made, Murphy get court-martialed, I guess. Yeah. Not really explained, but yeah.
There we go. Right.
Yeah.
One thing the Navy pilot couldn't understand why there was a British colonel doing all this and was in the Vietnam War.
Yeah. Either they just Malcolm thought, you know what, I'm not going to do an American accent. I'm just going to talk the way I always talk. So
yeah. And apparently him and I keep calling him Schneider, but it's Scheider. Became very good friends in real life.
Apparently, from what I've heard, yeah, and they had good chemistry, and you sort of find out that Murphy and Cochran have this past. Like there was something in Vietnam that went wrong, and he got him court-martialed, which I'm guessing is the flashback. I guess.
Yeah, you never actually see what happens there.
No,
or find out.
Yeah, but I just like how Malcolm does go full English in this. He's like, he's
he's very posh.
Yeah,
plum in his mouth.
Yeah, or when he gets out, he's like, "Oh God damn it!" Yeah, then Scheider does his English impression. So 12 shots.
Yeah, follow the leader.
Yeah, follow my leader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Over 5,000 discs and 1,500 books. Yeah, so you go.
Yeah.
Protect those knots.
I haven't counted recently. I don't know how many I've got.
Too difficult.
Yeah.
Ordered enough mine to be counted. Yeah. Thanksgiving is cool. This is the new film from Eli Roth.
Yep.
American Playboy. Although the German one might be a good way to practice important vocabulary. Yeah. Thanks for the idea. There's different articles, of course, in different versions across the map.
Yeah.
Because I'm just learning to read Cyrillic in the Russian one, but Blue Thunder did very well on US rentals, it says in Variety.
Okay.
That RCA made $21 million the first year. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I don't ever remember seeing this on VHS anywhere. I don't recall seeing it on VHS.
No, every time I saw it was on TV. So where the new stuff was quite a shock because it was on BBC, so it wouldn't have been cut for anything else. I don't think there's any real blood anywhere, is there, apart from when he gets shot later on in the helicopter.
Yeah, there's a few bits, but I do remember when I saw it on ITV in '97. Yeah, it was on very late. I think it was on at like 10:40, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
nothing. Yeah,
after 10 and when I saw it.
Yeah.
Right. So because when I went to get Blue Thunder, the TV show, and then bought this by mistake because it was in the list. I was going through. It was like the TV show. Oh, that's a cheap one. I'll get that. I just didn't look.
No,
but worked out for the best.
Yeah,
because I didn't enjoy the TV show as much as this film.
Yeah.
So is he trying to kill Roy Schneider here by loosening that bolt?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or maybe it's just a way to sort of, get one over him because there is like this rivalry between them, and he probably feels, it's not going to kill him, but it will just, chop him down, so to speak. Yeah, just a sneaky, nasty little dirty trick there. Yeah.
Weasel.
Yeah, the dude is a weasel. Yeah.
It was on VHS.
Okay, I never saw it though. But,
hang on, I'll show you. Because I remember this picture.
I don't remember that one. Yeah, but I think that might be the TV show because it's PG. Yeah,
it is stupid. I can't read.
Yeah, because the TV show did. Yeah, the TV show did have a few VHS releases. There was.
I didn't even bother looking for the VHS for that show. I thought, oh no, it won't be on there. Nah, this is the one I remember, where the two eyes. And
yes,
it doesn't show. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never saw it personally. Yeah.
No, well, I remember the poster, so maybe I saw it somewhere,
Hmm.
but I don't remember renting it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. It was quite cheap. Considering critics' opinion on the movie, it's rather redundant these days as everyone really has an individual opinion. Are there any magazines worth reading?
Not
Well, yeah,
really.
they put all their content on the websites now, don't they? And then
They
charge
do,
you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how many rental units RCA should fit for its preset debut. The only preset, I didn't see. Well, I went cheap, but there is a preset sleeve if you want one.
Okay.
£4.95.
Hmm.
All the others seem to be. It was a German release. I don't see any. No. Oh, there's a big box exponential. 15 quid. There you go.
Okay.
Not bad. That's £4.50 postage.
Yeah.
You take the lead.
Mhm.
Roger that.
Follow my lead.
I haven't seen what the point of this is, though.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's just. I guess he's just sort of.
Yeah. It's just more flying, which is fine by me.
Because they did
'Cause it's
mention
real
in the,
helicopters over a real city.
yeah, they did mention in the commentary in the retrospective that it was confirmed that Malcolm was afraid of flying.
He was, yes, he didn't, because he took on because did he replace? He replaced someone last minute, and I forgot who it was.
It was Brian Brown. Was supposed
That's
to.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then he didn't realize that he would be playing a helicopter pilot who in a helicopter for most of his scenes. So yeah,
I think his agent said under no circumstances can he get into any helicopter. Signed, sealed, delivered, and Badham didn't know. But then when we get to filming, he sees Roy Scheider get into the helicopter. He sees Danny Stern get into the helicopter, and it looks ridiculous. And yeah, and apparently it did sort of help him get over a bit of the fear by doing it.
yes.
He still wasn't,
because
yeah. And Roy did go up to him and said, like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you acting so pale and weird? And he said, well, I'm afraid of it. And then Roy said to him, well, why did you take this part? And then Malcolm said to him, it's a great part.
it's a great part. So yeah, because they just flew that a real helicopter over a lot of people and kids. Then,
oh yeah,
pre Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
because this was just before that, and they mentioned that that film did halt a lot of helicopter action in movies. Like there was a lot of people that didn't want to do it after that. Yeah, which is understandable. Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't get near a helicopter before then, but yeah,
yeah,
but yeah. Because they have the pilot, obviously, in one side of the helicopter, and they have the film with Roy Scheider or Malcolm McDowell on the other side. And you will see the Malcolm being very shocked.
Yeah. Because they were saying that, Roy was actually getting to the point where he was able to hold the stick and actually fly it dead straight and also do some takeoffs and landings, Yeah. Because he did say he was in the Air Force for a few years, but he washed out because he just couldn't do the numbers and the maths. He just struggled with that bit. So he gave it. So he had some familiarity with flying, but yeah, he was never able to sort of do it fully. But he did get to the point where he was able to at least hold the stick straight for some flying sequences. Yeah. Yeah.
I keep forgetting Malcolm McDowell was in this. Well, yeah, he turns up after or just the same time as Blue Thunder, 30 minutes in the film, which is an hour and 50-minute film. It's not long.
Yeah.
There. This is one for you because we had this with the Dempsey and Makepeace because he's a lieutenant in Britain and he's a lieutenant in New York.
Yeah.
I've never understood why it's lieutenant.
I don't know
because it is spelled the same, isn't it?
As far as I know, it's spelled the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Lieutenant. Yeah, I can't get there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know friends. I thought we was being general, but yeah, it's for friends, that message. Well, does seem to be having a lot of fun to be looking around at interviews and outtakes from Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yeah, he does seem to be a somewhat great guy, but he couldn't get to Scheider's funeral because he was making a film. He was very upset about that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That actress, is it Candy Kane?
Candy Clark.
Candy Clark.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of someone else. But what she's done other stuff. What was it?
American Graffiti. I think she was in that. Yep.
And there was something we watched that it mentioned that she was in. She's in Zodiac. I'm sure we've done a watch party, and all it says is she's in it, and she's famous for being in American Graffiti.
Hmm.
No, Buffy's the Vampire Slayer. I think it was. She's Buffy's mum.
Oh, in the
Oh,
actual
okay.
movie. In the movie, not
Yeah.
the TV show. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Thor, the God of Thunder,
Mm.
which I had to read up on because I
Yeah.
didn't put two and two together.
But yeah. So
Yes, we pronounced it correctly, Lieutenant. The action scenes are well staged in Blue Thunder. Bad Hammer's always slick with pacing and quick editing. Yeah, that is true.
absolutely. Yeah.
This-
Absolutely.
Where are we? 45 minutes in, cracking on this one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he
where
did say
is-
this, yeah, he did say that this film was a long schedule. It was at least 5 or 6 months of everything, you know. Yeah. And he said that by the end of it, he was like completely whacked. He's like, he needed a month to sort of recover from it because just so much principal photography, aerial sequences, stunts, and, you know, acting and everything. And so, yeah,
Hmm.
they took their time to make this. Yeah. It wasn't a quick
Yeah.
shoot. Yeah. It took a while to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Because is he British, John Badham? I can't remember now.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's English-born army brat. So yeah, so he's travelled.
Okay.
He was raised in Alabama, but yeah, he was born in Britain. There we go.
Yeah.
That makes sense. His birth name is Charles John Smith. Ah, there he is.
Mm.
He's got his own website.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's got any contact details. I can't remember. I'm sure I messaged him last year. I do like blaming the French. Yes, they deserve it. It's fair enough. Sight and Sound has its fair share of biases. It lets you on films you won't know about otherwise. Yes,
Yeah.
it's always good. Find stuff that you wouldn't normally see,
Mhm.
like Blue Thunder. Christine, yes, I was trying to think what it reminded me of, and yeah, it's Christine.
Yeah, very similar. You can sort of see it in the shadows. It's coming at you. Yeah, you don't actually see the helicopter in that original artwork, do you? Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's sort of, you know, hiding in the shadows. Yeah. It's a good cover. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, where is it? John Badham. Yeah. See, I messaged him in June. We'll try again.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Franz. I think I avoid most online critic reviews. Consider them. That is modern reviews. Half of them hate it, half of them love it. No one's in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah.
I guess that's about the Doctor Who. Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't watch Doctor, so apart from the films,
Yeah.
the ones I watched. But yeah, yeah, did they? No, they've snubbed the one person I actually did watch. French aren't bad. They make exceptionally great cheese, and they like to riot with plenty of cow poo. That sums them up.
So no one wants to talk about the helicopter?
Yeah, look at the great big helicopter. Yes, we're watching a helicopter film. Back to the helicopter. Candy Clark was. Oh yes, there you go. Was great in The Man Who Fell to Earth. That was the other thing, but I couldn't remember
Yeah.
her in that. I haven't seen that for a very long time.
Yeah.
Although they've just made a TV show of that, haven't they?
I have no idea. Don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Good evening, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Who is the main actor of this film? Contrary to my what I say, it's Roy Scheider, not Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Although one of the technical things that people complain about is that they've got the microphones right under the rotors.
They do, yes. And I don't know if that would. Yeah.
But it's
I mean, that's
movie
beyond,
magic.
that's beyond nitpicking, really. I mean, it's yeah.
That is very nitpicking just for
Yeah.
a movie. But yeah,
But yeah, we're getting the
'cause they're not functional.
we're seeing the belly with all the video recorders here. That's going to be very vital
yeah.
later on.
Yes, plot points, people, plot points.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, one of the helicopters in this film, it might be, I can't remember where it is the one that plays Santini Air in Airwolf.
It probably might be. I mean, if you can see the reg, and then you can sort of, you know.
It's the reg you see. I think you somehow see underneath the helicopter, and it shows the reg.
I mean,
And they sort of-
probably, yeah. I mean, I'm sure these
So
helicopters.
it's used in
got
18 and everything.
Yeah, they probably got shipped around to all the studios. As long as they were maintained, they would get
Yeah,
repainted and reused again. So yeah, I can believe it probably was used for this as well. Yeah, but just with a different paint job, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we get these videotapes, basically, aren't they? Or are they all
Yeah.
just they're videotapes, aren't they?
Yeah, 3/4 inch video,
well-
as he calls it. Yeah.
Yeah. But then they seem to have a remote erase facility.
Yeah. So whatever's on it, you can, like,
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
explain
30
what
years
it
before
is.
Wi-Fi.
you're not really supposed to understand what it is. They just explain what it can do and what it can't do, and it will become relevant later on. Yeah. Basically, yeah. But I did like in that scene where you're seeing, yeah, I did like the scene where he's like saying, "Wherever you look, the guns follow," and he's got the helmet, and you see the gun going like this, kind of cool. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But now we got the night scenes
Yeah.
coming up and the test flights. Yeah,
Oh yeah, there we go.
good. Yeah,
And then he's taking out fuses,
yes,
which are very handy.
yeah, because it records everything they say. Yeah, yeah,
Or does it?
Mhm.
Yeah, this came out in 1983, so we're
Yeah.
40th anniversary of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we seem to be behind again now. There we go.
Yeah.
Right.
I see.
Horror Cat Dad's here. He came in on everyone hating on the French. Just the French, not the ones from well, where is it? Where that Al's not French, but he's my old Louisiana and Quebec people, but they're all right.
Yeah.
What's the make and model of this film? Oh shit, I did see it. What is it? It's a helicopter.
I don't actually know what the actual make of it. I'm guessing some sort of Apache. I guess I don't know. Or
Are we allowed to say that anymore? I can't remember.
well, I just said it, so. But I do know
It's
that
a Native American helicopter.
Yeah.
It does say here. It's a French-made Gazelle with bolt-on parts to change its appearance. There you go.
Yeah, because Badham did say that for the film they did have two of them. Yeah, there was two that were used. Yeah. So I don't know which one got carried over for the series or anything like that. They don't mention that, but on set they had two of them that were fully working because they needed a backup in case one went bang. They needed another one. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Definitely need to. But yeah, he just make a big joke then about the front is heavier than the rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
But these night shots look so good of it flying around. You can
yeah.
look at LA and just looking at the copter. Looks great.
Yeah. Now they wouldn't be allowed to fly around, and then they just replace it with C. Anyway.
And that's what makes this film look so good. The aerial photography in this is absolutely first class. It really is.
Yeah.
Extra brownie points for me on that one.
Survey mics. There you go. So yeah. But yeah, so this guy's ordering sushi off a lady off the streets. Now apparently the type of sushi she mentions is the one that has crabs in it. So
okay.
Go with that one, you will. I have shown I've done American Ninja, and technically Bachelor Party has Michael Dudikoff in.
Okay. I've got a few. Yeah, I've got a few Dudikoff ones. I've got Avenging Force. I've got that on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
And another one. Just have a look.
Make and model, bloody autocorrect. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a shame. Selling your collection. I'll have a look. They have done a TV show of Earth, but I haven't bothered. Oh, yeah. The Man Photo. A bit difficult to beat Bowie. Exactly.
Yeah.
True Lies is coming out 4K, yes, and Blu-ray, isn't it? So finally.
Yep, finally, yeah. I mean, I probably won't upgrade. I've still got the old DVD. I've got the Laserdisc. I'm fine with it. Yeah,
yeah, as long as it's in widescreen, you're all right.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I don't have the widescreen on VHS.
Yeah.
Oh, trigger word, sorry, people. Google likes me. Blue Thunder was a modified aero. There you go. French helicopter. There you go.
Yeah.
I can't. Aerospatial. It's astonishing that best aliens and True Lies are finally getting 4K or Blu-ray. Just think, It was the Hollywood strikes that made that possible. There you go.
Maybe, yeah. Or maybe they're finally seeing that there is money to be made now. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's mentioning, was it
Yeah.
Abyss, Aliens, and True Lies. No one gives a shit about Titanic, Avatar 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. So they've got an online database of people on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's Wi-Fi or cellular downloads to the helicopter.
Yeah.
I see. Is this where they pick up the radio?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, yep. So for the third time in the film, they're perving on people. So they just had the hooker's chest a minute ago, and then the yoga woman.
How dare they?
Yes, we don't condone this.
Yeah.
But who wouldn't do this with a helicopter?
Yeah. I remember you saying with the TV show that the interiors didn't look as good, but here in the movie they look so much better. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it looked like a cardboard box before.
Yeah. And just looking at all the lights and the switches and everything, it looks futuristic and it looks top notch. It really does.
Yeah, they look like they're in it. Well, they just had a flyby of the helicopter, and you could see how over the city it looked, and it looked awesome.
Oh yeah,
because it's physically there. It helps. Considering how much Cameron loves DNR to oblivion, I'm not looking forward to these releases. I don't want my memory of them tarnished. Yeah, that's people a lot have mentioned that. It's going to be the one's going to look so smooth.
Yeah, people will complain about it. Yeah,
the UK might not get the Abyss 4K. Yeah, everyone's going to import that then.
Yeah.
What was that? Red Heat. Sean's got that on 4K. That's nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Do you guys have Laserdiscs? I do not.
I do. Too many of them, yes. About 70 titles, about 70, 72 titles. I actually need to plug the player in again. I haven't watched one for a long time. I need to fire it up and share some. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been so focused on getting the collection back in the house and getting all the VHSs back in again. So I've actually forgotten about them. So maybe I should share some. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Be good to see what they look like on a big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, NASA 7 on Laserdisc. There you go.
Yeah, I've got that one. Yeah, I've got the DTS one. And yeah, very late release. And yeah, great sound. Great sound one. Yeah, great picture as well. Yeah, it's a good release. Yeah. Yeah. Now, here's where they're going to defy orders because they've just been told to fly back, but they're not going to fly back. Yeah.
Otherwise, the story can't progress.
Exactly. Yeah. Because he's noticed that Cochrane's leaving in quite a hurry. He's like, "What's he up to?" So yeah, why don't we go and spy on him and we'll just do some fake radio interference and no, that will fool them. Yeah, so.
The old fake radio interference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What's the poster on the Laserdisc? Is it the same one?
Just let me get it.
Oh. Blue Thunder, this is the tower. Is there a problem? Hopefully, Michael Mann will take a page from Cameron and finally release the Keep. Is it Michael Mann that's preventing that, or is it? I know there's music legalities with the Keep as well, but
no idea. Yeah.
And plus, it's not a great film because it was never done properly, but it'd be worth watching. 7 is a good one. Wouldn't bother getting any UK release of The Abyss because they'll never let that rat scene through. That's another true.
Yeah.
True Lies was originally released by Universal over here, so it might not get a UK release. I don't see why The Abyss would be snubbed. Well, we haven't had Eraser over here. I think it comes in a double pack, doesn't it? It's the only Blu-ray you can get of it. And that might be German or Spanish. Yes, he has. But we'll see what he says when he gets back. He's gone down to his wine cellar and Laserdisc basement. You can hear thump, 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 thump. And the security gate and alarms.
Yeah, I haven't gone through them for so long. I've actually forgotten where they are, and also because spines are so thin, you can't even, get a look. Here it is. Yeah,
Here it is. Look at that nice thing. Digital surround sound.
DTS surround sound. Yeah,
Nice. That's awesome.
it is.
They always look
awesome.
so cool, these discs.
They do, yeah. And in terms of like the
Because,
picture quality, it's one of the best. It's one of the best I've got in terms of outright picture. Yeah.
So, question for you now. And you're back.
Yeah. Have you seen the cost of play? Yes, they have gone up. I think when I sort of started getting into it about 4 years ago, they were pretty affordable, but yeah, some people like to charge a lot for them. I mean, as long as they're still working and still, operating at a good level, at least a three-figure sum. But some want to charge like 200 quid for them, and and they can go wrong. They are very temperamental.
Couldn't afford them when they were new either, so
yeah.
no hope now.
So I will say that that the easiest part is buying the movies. The movies is the easiest part. Buying the players is going to be tricky, and you're going to have to hunt really hard to find a good one. Yeah, for an affordable price. Yeah.
Well said, McCullough. We need to keep on Blu-ray or 4K with the Michael Mann cut. Yeah, it does need a good cut of the keep.
Yeah. And this is where they get busted, isn't it? Spying on Cochrane and the bad guys. Yeah. That sort of thermal imaging thing that's coming up. Yeah.
Yes, beta tapes are the same as laser discs. They are more sought after than VHS, especially retails.
Yeah.
I've only got about 15 betas.
Yeah.
I forgot about the rat scene. Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie looked like Freedom Strike. I don't know that one, but what's the game? Thunderblade. The arcade game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play that a lot. I enjoyed that. I have to have another go on that.
Yeah.
There's Super Thunderblade or something, or whatever the sequel was called.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah.
Liked it better as 7 than R7. Yeah, I never call it Cert 7 or whatever it's C7.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like this shot when Malcolm sees them and he peeks out the window, and the look on his face, it's scary. He's like, yeah, we're in deep shit.
Yeah.
Just wait for it to come up on the screen. Yeah, like when he realizes they're out there spying on him, it's like, oh my god, now the shit's hit the fan. Yeah.
Solo it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I might get longer within 5 seconds.
Here it is. Yeah. Like, oh shit.
You can see it on his face in infrared as well.
It's a great look. His eyes look haunting. He's got great
the
eyes.
The whole thing's tumbling down.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is where the movie gets serious now. There's no more fooling around it. There's
because it's
about to happen.
Yeah, after they go into the lovely LA sunrise or sunset, wherever they filmed it.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do we get on to bloody 4Ks? Yeah, Terminator 2 was a bit of a problematic transfer for people.
Yeah, I've heard of those issues, and I can't see myself rebuying it again because, like I said, I've got the original DVD, which looks fine. I've got the Laserdisc, which looks fine. There's no point to get a 4K, which with color issues and whatnot.
Yeah, if they've made it all teal.
Yeah.
True Lies is currently for sale on Amazon in the UK, so it should get a UK release. And yes, that rat scene might be why we won't get it.
Yeah.
Laserdisc Dungeon, he's like, yes, indeed. That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Cameron apparently assured them the rat wasn't harmed, but they were having none of it. Yeah, it was all legit.
Okay.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Myers.
Yeah.
Did I not see you earlier? I'm so used to seeing you in the chat. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
The Keep is worth keep seeing as a courier. Yes, he has done worse film than Miami Vice. Yeah, I was so disappointed in Miami Vice. I love that TV show, and then I actually think the guy did Heat, and it's a dull film. Is the only problem with it.
Yeah. I need to watch it again.
Good night, guys. Good night, Sean.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Man did that great US TV show called Crime Story. Yes, I remember watching some of that on TV back in the day when it was out.
Yeah.
But it was one of those shows that got double episodes on VHS rentals. Anchor Boy released them on DVD. It was a must-have for me. Quality show, yes.
Yeah.
Because what's the name of the guy with the tash in that? The Middle East guy. He's in everything back then. Silence of the Lamb, not Silence of the Lambs. Manhunter, and he's in Midnight
William
Run.
Peterson.
No, the other guy.
Oh,
with a mustache. Because he was a real real policeman before he started acting. Good Evening, G-Man. There we go. Great movies. There we go. Back on track.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Great 80s thriller.
And so Lyman Good's stolen the tape with all the evidence on it, and it's not going to end well for him, is it?
Well, this is what I couldn't understand, because he's stolen the tape that had the evidence, but then he was seen taking a fuse out earlier, so there was no Big Brother.
Yeah.
Or is that what they inside their cockpit wouldn't be recorded?
Yes, them
But
talking
else
to each
outside.
them talking to each other in the cockpit isn't there, but they've got everything
Right.
else on the they saw in the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, there's a small cameo coming up here with legendary stuntman Terry Leonard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Which one's he then?
not the one that does the dialogue. He's the other guy that comes in and knocks him out. Yeah, because Badham said that there was supposed to be another stuntman to do this, but apparently he got stuck on another film and Terry felt bad, and so he insisted on doing it, including that fall down the stairs.
Ah.
And John said to him, "No, Terry, you can't. Your bones are all." He's like, "Nah, I'll be all right. I'll do it." So, even though it's a very sort of minor stunt, Terry insisted on doing this scene because he felt
Oh,
bad.
there he
His-
is.
couldn't
I
make
see
it.
him.
Yeah, you see, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Behind again on the
Yeah.
digital release. There we go.
Yeah.
Real McLovin's here. I have a couple of old VHS tapes such as The Alamo and Frankenstein and others that with the other crap in my closet of movies. Your museum of movies. Oh, there he goes, down the steps.
Yeah.
I'm ahead on mine. Oh,
You're ahead now, yeah.
yeah, about 5 minutes, brother. Stupid thing.
Yeah.
Right. It says 105.50. Oh, why am I at 109?
You're way behind, yeah.
Oh, hang on. I think that VHS is Super DVD player is telling me Porky's on what time it is. Right. I thought finally get something with a timer on it I can compare it to, and it's wrong.
There you go, yeah.
I've ordered both seasons of Crime Story recently. It's currently in my Stackery locker. Ooh,
Yeah.
very good. Greetings, Dennis Farano. Yes, that's him.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah.
That's him from
Striking Distance as well.
yeah, Get Shorty. Yeah, pretty much anything in the 90s.
Yeah. Snatch as well. He was in that, yeah.
Oh, yes, Arlie. You won't be disappointed. Fran's TV showed Crime Story in the early 1990s, but only season 1. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't catch up on it. I only saw if they only showed it on season 1. They put it in 1 a.m. That's the other reason it was accidentally recorded it after Married with Children and Sledgehammer.
Yeah. Yeah, and they also said
HTV.
this, they did say for this scene that Kerry Lofton was doing the driving for this legendary stunt driver. Yeah. Who did he drove the truck in Duel, and he's famous for I think he did drive it in Bullet as well. Yeah. Great stunt driver. Yeah.
Yeah, I never realized spoilers, the comedic sidekick gets killed in this. So
this was something that Badham did lobby for. He said no, he's got to die because it's going to give Murphy the motivation to do what he does for the end of the film. It's like he needs to be dead. It's like it's going to depress people, but he needs to go. Yeah, you can't have him survive. Yeah.
Yeah, get annihilated on a car.
Yeah, I remember when I saw this for the first time, age 7 or 8. It was shocking. I was like, "Oh my god, they just ran over him!" Like, jeez.
Yeah, they literally does it right, and then bump, 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 bump.
Yeah. But that sort of does solidify this this conspiracy. They'll do anything to keep the truth from getting out in the open. It's like, these guys mean business. Yeah.
Yeah, I never remember this bit, but because I saw the Alamo once in London in Leicester Square. Remember the Alamo? Bit like Paramount's War of the Worlds TV show, another ITV graveyard slot. Yeah, I don't remember catching much of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the shoe shine guy in Goodfellas. Of course he is.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You just found him.
Yeah.
Remember the Anne Royal from 2004 because no one else does.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
No. I have the 1961, and yes, seen the 2004 one. I think it's one of my favorite movies. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Remember Farnia in Striking Distance. There's an old Irish saying, never listen to old Italian sayings.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's a good film, that.
Yeah.
I need to watch that again. Yeah, I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's not the film they wanted to make, but...
No, from what I've heard. But I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's going to be called Three Rivers. It was going to be a lot more serious, but then Bruce Willis came on board, so they turned it into an action film.
Yeah, why not?
60s film is a bit around. There you go. The scene's pretty stunning because he runs as fast as he can with his hands tied behind his back. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's get pummeled. It's very convincing.
Yeah, and they broke his fingers as well. So, oh, God. Yeah, they've done him over.
Yeah. Why are we watching this? It's a depressing movie.
Like I said, this is motivation for what we're about to see. We're about to see the best bit of the whole film, yeah.
Oh! It's taken us an hour to get to, an hour and 12 minutes to get to the best bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they revealed it's a 79 Trans Am, I think it was, yeah. So quite old, yeah, a bit of an older one, because I think the 83, the kit one, would have been out by now, so I'm surprised he didn't have that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
on his salary.
Maybe. maybe a 79 was cheaper, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yes, everyone was buying the 83 model because of Knight Rider.
Yeah. Yeah, because I do like how we see Cochrane here. He said, yeah, Lyman Good changed the code number so they can't sort of just blank it. Yeah, they have to sort of, go through every code number to try and decipher it. Yeah. Yeah.
Just blank them all.
Yeah, they do. They figure that out in a little while, yeah, but not at this moment.
Somehow, yeah, remotely over LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, Malcolm McDowell's reaction to tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, those polystyrene cups.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably not, yeah. Yeah, tea must be perfect in this country, yeah.
Oh, where's this fuse go?
So yeah, this reveals that, he's hidden it in the dumpster. So he said he didn't take it home because it didn't feel safe to take it home. So yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, and we find out what Jaffo is.
Anyone want to have a guess at what Jaffo means?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll let them.
What about the enjoyable Arthur B. Rubinstein film score to Blue Thunder? Another long partnership with composer director War Games, being another Rubinstein score for New Yes, the score is awesome. This.
It is awesome. Yeah, the main theme is great, and just
I'm really enjoying it.
Oh yeah, it's great stuff. It really is. Yeah.
Keep forgetting to play some when it's on.
Yeah.
Okay, figures for 1960. My cousin probably has some. He's 67. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Striking Distance has the most villain fake outs at the end I've ever seen. Probably more than Halloween 3. Yeah, it's not him. Boom. No, not him either.
Yeah.
It's the guy that died at the beginning. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Play figures.
Yeah.
Okay figures. That makes sense.
Yeah. So he's able to start the helicopter inside a building.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
It's not much
outside. Yeah. Because that takeoff shot, they use that in the TV show over and over again, didn't they? For every episode. Yeah. As soon as it leaves the police station, it's that same shot. Yeah. They couldn't afford to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then for some reason, Malcolm McDowell's shooting at it with a handgun.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything. She knows how to play too. Yeah. It's my chopper, damn it! And then, you don't see how he got the the gunship that he gets towards the end. It's never explained how he got it. It sort of just turns up for him. So did he? Yeah,
It's like GTA. You just phone up and it turns up.
yeah. Has he got some contacts or something, or how did that get allowed to get a gunship to suddenly come up? Well, the bad guy needs a weapon, so let's just give him this. Yeah,
The scene was cut obviously for timing.
it might have been. Yeah, perhaps there was a bit more context to it. But,
Probably not. I thought no one's going to notice. I
Yeah, well,
didn't.
yeah. Yeah. And of course, yeah, him trying to do the phone calls there. He's having to phone the phone line to sort of get the numbers. Yeah, because he hasn't got his mobile. Very
Yes.
old-fashioned way of doing it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But yeah, these shots above LA, they look so good. They even on the Blu-ray, so you can see more detail on the Blu-ray here. It looks so good. Yeah,
Just
you
hovering.
can see all. Yeah, you can see all the cars and you can see all the buildings and you can see the detail. I mean, it's fantastic. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, who's the cinematographer here on this one?
Oh, he was on the
Sure.
commentary. Well, yeah, just yeah.
Yeah.
Google it.
I saw. It is John A. Alonso,
Okay.
who was very old at the time he made this. So he did Chinatown, Magnificent Seven, and
Yeah.
Vanishing Point, the original, Star Trek
Okay.
Generations.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it must have been tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how low he is over this residential area.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this drive-in was used in Knight Rider. Funny enough, another location in Los Angeles. I think it was used for multiple shows and movies. It looks very familiar.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same one as in Heat or anything, but
Yeah.
it's that one. Children under 12 are free.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if
there you
this
go,
I wonder if this drive-in is still there. Do you think it might have been torn down
It was mentioned
now?
in
Okay.
the trivia. Hang on, I'll see.
Yeah.
One of those films that's got a lot of trivia that not all of it's relevant.
Yeah. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool if it is. Well, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has been torn down, unfortunately.
Oh, I
but,
think,
yeah.
Maybe I should invest in a drive-in cinema in Western Supermare.
Why not?
It'd have to be indoors, but it's
Yes.
but right. So yeah. So the cinema guy phones. What did you phone the police saying there's a helicopter flying around? Because you don't actually know. And then SWAT turn up.
I know. I think he phones up because she broke through the barrier. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
But they immediately send SWAT instead of a black and white.
Yeah, send the SWAT guys in straight away. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so they couldn't. Yeah, they weren't allowed to use the terms SWAT or LAPD for this film because,
Which is why they sort of came up with the Astro Division. I think it is some generic name. Yeah. But they did say that the police were very helpful throughout the whole filming. They were quite glad that someone was taking notice to helicopter pilots because it wasn't really talked about in the media. And the place where they were filming, they said it was just about to open when they were filming it, so it was all built ready for them. So they did the filming, and then it opened not long after the film wrapped. Yeah. And Badham did say that Candy Clark did some of her own driving in this scene where she's going over the bumps. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Oh yeah.
The Pickwick Drive-In Theatre, which was the site of the tape is hidden, is in Burbank, California. It opened May 1949. It has room for 781 cars.
Wow.
With a 50-foot widescreen. It had the premiere of Blazing Saddles. It closed in 1989 and was tore down the following month. It is now a shopping centre.
Of course it is.
Which is probably closed as well now.
Probably, yeah.
I'm way behind. Right, where am I, everyone?
Yeah.
There you go. Favorite Schneider movies are probably 52 Pickup and Marathon Man.
Yeah, do like 52 Pickup, yeah.
52, yeah, I was very surprised when I think I watched it for the first time or last year.
Yeah, the other Schneider film I'm trying to find is the 7-Ups. That's the other one I'm trying to find. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I saw that around the same time last year.
Great car chase in that.
Maybe Dr. Impossible mentioned it. But yeah, good old chase through New York, or whatever it is, as well in a car.
Yeah, and yeah, it's got one of the best car chase endings ever. The 7-Ups. Yeah, it's nuts. It really is. Yeah.
I think 7-Ups and 50 card pickup or 52 pickup.
Yeah.
Titles really don't sell the movie, do they? So
No. Now this scene is impressive because you've got at least 4 choppers here. You've got 2 police helicopters, Blue Thunder, and the camera chopper up there as well.
yes,
You can see
over daytime LA.
Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, and the fact they're going to fire some squibs at him at this point, and that's impressive to do it like in the middle of the air as well. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, trying to blow him up. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, just
Oh.
look at him. Yeah, blow his tail off. Yeah, boom.
Because it's that easy.
Son of a bitch.
That's an article I just found about Columbia Pictures buying the helicopters were purchased by Columbia Pictures from Aerosphere for $190,000 each and flown to Cinema Air in Carlsbad, California. Bloody hell.
Okay.
I guess it's quite cheap for a prop for the whole film. Well, half the film at least.
Mm.
Here we go. Yeah, there's a few crashes and then they all get out safely.
Oh yeah. Now this chase coming up
Right.
here, where they go down into the flood control, it's so well filmed. It looks brilliant. It really does. It's a real highlight. This. Yeah.
There's Mike. Good evening, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Right. Yeah, so they go in the aqueduct or whatever it is.
Yeah, the flood control, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's used in
Everything.
every LA film. GTA 5 and everything. But yeah, the flying under bridges before they did it in Terminator 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we've got the news copter coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's cars going over the bridge, helicopters going under it, guy leaning off shooting at the helicopter.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, and then you get POV shots.
Yeah. You've got every angle here. There's nothing left on the floor.
No.
You can see every angle of this, and it's so great. Yeah. You're able to get close up. Close up of the cops shooting, and front, rear, everything. It's
Yeah, there's that. Coming straight at the camera.
Yeah. And this stunt was done with sort of the model of the helicopter on a set of rails, so it can like sort of just flip on the ground. I think there's
there's a couple of model shots, isn't there? But you have to really look for them.
Yeah, it's like a half model that sort of does a flip on a rail track. That's literally on the ground. Yeah. So, yeah. Wow, look at that. So good,
Oh, because that's they got helicopter sliding on its side with guys climbing out, but they're all right, folks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's another money shot coming up here where it rises above the bridge, and there's that great frontal shot of it. It's
with the coppers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, I remember there's a scene coming up where he blows off the rear of the police car, and I think it was mentioned in that. Yeah, and it was mentioned in that Stunt Wars VHS you've got. They briefly show that scene. Yeah, so it was one of Terry Leonard's favorite parts of this movie of just blowing up a car and having it sort of go weave like this and crashing and yeah.
Because I think there's a motorcycle cop at some point that crashes and the stuntman broke his ankle.
Apparently, you see it, and you can see it, and he like literally hits whatever it is, and it looks painful. Yeah,
hits it for real.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes. Yeah. Wrong chopper.
Oh shit! Sort of thing they do.
Yeah. But this bit where he just blows the car in half. It looks so good.
Yeah. Surgical precision.
Yeah. Well, he's got the target, so he can at least sort of without hitting the
one distraction later.
Yeah. But just look at it. It's like half the car's ripped off and it's just still going. Yeah.
Woo! Always love how the siren fails when they crash.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a trait, wasn't it? Like the siren would sort of go.
Oh. Yeah, here comes the motorcycle cop.
Yeah.
Gotta be crazy to do this.
Yeah, full credit to this guy. Yeah, he takes a real bad tumble here. Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
I hurt myself stepping off the curb.
Mm.
There we go, slide. But yeah, he slides so fast he hits
Yeah.
the bike and catches his leg.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yep.
Now here's a Sharky. From
It is,
License to
that's not Sharky racist.
Kill. Compliments of Sharky. Yeah.
I need to. Yeah, Sorcerer is good. That's a tense film with Roy
Yeah, I need to
Scheider
see-
again. You didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't much like Sorcerer when first time I saw it, but I've really grown on me the years. Yeah, I can imagine. It's only because I saw it last couple of years.
Yeah.
I can appreciate it. I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as a child.
Yeah.
The original trailer, there's a ridiculous stunt that Candy Clark does that was cut from the film. I did not.
Yeah.
Did not
Yeah,
know that.
we'll point that out when we get to that scene. Yeah, we'll point. I think it's coming up shortly because she goes down an alleyway, which is like a one-way street, and then she somehow jumps over the dumpster, and you see the car go completely on its side over, and she manages to carry on, and it makes zero sense, but it's still used in the trailer. Yeah, it's this bit coming up here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
But you don't see it here. But then what's funny is that when she arrives at the TV station, you can still see the dent that was created. Yeah. And I think they cut it out because the test audience were just like, nah.
Not having that.
Yeah. But yeah, if you do watch the original trailer, it's still in there. So yeah, you can watch it there. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this had a terrible any. Oh yeah, I see a dent on the roof.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And the door and the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there were. Yeah, no accidents happened in this film, as far as I know. For the helicopter people, anyway.
No, I don't think there was. Yeah, apart from, as we mentioned, the motorcyclist, he got injured, and I think there was like a few near misses they had when they were like trying to film outside the helicopter. Like, someone might have like fallen or whatever, but
Yeah.
A few close calls, yeah, so to speak, yeah.
But none of the aircraft, the planes in this are real. They're done by the guy that did Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, they sort of do this very unique way of like optically put them in. They're like remote control planes, but they're sort of photographed, so they don't look like they're CGI. They're sort of in there, but they're not in there.
No, that takeoff was quite convincing. It's only because I was
It was,
staring
yeah.
at it and I noticed that they didn't look right.
Yeah. It's done in a very clever way, and I'm surprised not more films did it this way. I guess maybe it was too expensive or too complicated, I guess, or...
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise, just blue screen it. Western Supermare. Sex Rampage. You wouldn't want to come to Western Supermare for a sex rampage.
Yeah.
Rules of Engagement. I don't think I've ever seen Rules of Engagement. I got it on VHS. I keep forgetting it's a free game. I saw Jade not long ago.
Yeah, I love Jade, yeah. I've seen that many times, yeah.
There you go. Not crazy about Jade. Yeah, it's not a terrible film, the career killer, but it is very similar to Basic Instinct.
Yeah, and there is a full director's cut which hasn't been available since VHS. They haven't re-released it since, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's a chopper. Oh,
wrong film.
The security guard takes the guy out with a gun.
Dunk. Yeah.
Karate chop.
Yeah.
The Hunted was a bit rough. Was that Hunted? Who's in that? Is that Tommy Lee Jones and
Benicio del
Toro?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't. It's a good idea. It's just something about it didn't fit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Killer Joe either.
No, me neither.
So those two planes just swooping in, then that looked very convincing. It's just when they got the control panel, it's pretty obviously not right. I don't know why I needed that shot. Yeah.
So, like in the previous scene where McDowell says that armed with heat-seeking missiles, we can surgically remove him from the air. It's like...
Except a steaming pile of metal would drop in the city.
Yeah, as if to say, just blow him up for Christ's sake. Yeah, I don't want it.
It doesn't disintegrate. It just falls on a school.
Yeah.
Token chase to the press.
Yeah, it's good choice.
Anyone else? Yes, I don't mix him up with Rod Steiger, but I do call him Roy Schneider most of the time.
Yeah. Now this is the coming up the first explosion is the barbecue shack, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And they did say in the commentary that they actually used real chickens for this. Yeah.
Yes, they did because it was cheaper than rubber chickens.
Yeah. I think Badham said that rubber chickens were like $10 a piece, and real chickens were like $2.50 or something. So
yeah.
yeah. And he said you could actually see the cars skidding on all the animal fat on the ground. Yeah. And
That
did
must have
say
been a
that-
horrible thing to clean up.
yeah, it was a pretty complicated scene, but it paid off very well. And they did say that
Definitely looks good.
because they had to do the cleanup operation afterwards, all these hobos came out and started taking the chickens because they were hungry. So
Why not?
yeah, but they also
But
did
yeah.
help with the cleanup as well, as well as eating.
Yeah, got the
Look
truck
at this.
falling on its side, police car.
Oh, look at that! And you see the barbecue van fly over. And, oh, wow.
Yeah, it just tips over and
Yeah.
collapses. And these coppers are getting hit by chickens.
Oh,
They're not like
yeah,
they're still raining down.
yeah. But it was like a very tactical maneuver because he knew that the heat from the exhaust and the barbecue shack would detect the missile to hit that. And and also to prove a
Yeah.
point, saying, "Hey, this is ridiculous. You can't have these planes flying around LA, blowing stuff up." And yeah,
Yeah, they still carry on though.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Boys in the Band. When I saw Live and Line, it was a revelation. The French Connection. Yeah, that's a. It's not. Yeah, it's not a fun film. It's either a French Connection or To Live and Die in LA. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because you can see the perspective of these jets fly, so those bits look pretty good and convincing.
they do. Yeah,
I don't know. It's just when they show the cockpits, it seems to be crap.
yeah. And of course, you don't get the black lines around the models, do you?
Yeah, yeah, that's what makes it convincing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Now this next visual, probably wouldn't get done now, would it? Of the missile hitting the building, yeah.
No,
And-
even Roy Schneider said it didn't want it. Schneider didn't want it to happen because he said the character wouldn't do that. He wouldn't risk people's life. He'd take them out to an
Yeah.
abandoned part of the city rather than
Mm.
just any building that's
Yeah.
got reflection on it.
Yeah, because they did say that the thought in 1983 this was like just pure fantasy. They wouldn't expect anything like this to actually happen, and
Yeah.
I think the building was actually a scale model that they actually blew up as a miniature.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
look how close he is in real life in the helicopter.
yeah,
Yeah, it did feel like it.
yeah,
The Park is Mine. Yeah, that's another First Blood type film.
yeah,
Yeah, it does look like a model when you look close.
Mm.
But it is very convincing as you watch it. And it starts raining down on people. Someone's
Yeah.
going to get cut in half by a glass.
Yeah.
There you go. To Live and Die. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
See, it wasn't Franz that killed Sharky. That was Milton Crest's crew. So
yeah. Oh yeah,
Franz is the only one he didn't kill. It does get very First Bloody towards the end. Yeah.
Yes, it
There he goes. And then takes out a. Now he's shooting down planes over LA.
yeah,
He's
Yeah, and the other
flying
one-
one
yeah. The other one's like, sod this, I'm out of here. I'm not going to take
Yeah.
it anymore.
ejects.
Yeah,
And now
yeah. And here comes
Matt
Cochrane's.
lands in the
Yep,
hospital. Talk to me, Goose.
yeah.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, the bad guys
Yeah,
now
the
are.
snowy mountains in the background there.
You can see them. Yeah,
There's snowy mountains in LA.
Yeah.
That's how he's
Yeah.
When I saw Live in the cinema, no one was talking about it. The film went under the radar on critics and audience. Friedkin
wow.
was always exceptionally versatile at picking the right music, yes. And yeah, I remember To Live and Die coming out on VHS. I don't remember any news about it in the cinema.
yeah. I've got the Arrow release of that one. Yeah, good release.
Ah.
Yeah, good Blu-ray to get.
Yeah, Jade was
It
probably
is.
cut.
It is. Yeah, I think the VHS only has the director's cut. It was never released on any other format. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have it in any version.
Mm.
Yeah, it would all be CGI today or green screen.
Wouldn't look as aesthetically as awesome as this. There's
Mm.
just with the reflections on the windows and the sunlight and the shadows and everything. It's real.
Yeah.
Real shit
Yeah.
that they're doing here.
That is Roy Schneider, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Next to a building in a helicopter.
Yeah. and he just is able to blast him with, I think, bigger bullets. I think, yeah, armor piercing, aren't they, or something? These squibs
Yeah,
look
there you go.
massive. Look, oh, jeez, yeah,
Yeah, it takes
yeah.
straight through the
Takes a
window.
shot.
But the window does get repaired later, so that's all right.
Yeah. Because yeah, I do like in that one scene, like the squibs are even bigger in that scene to emphasize, these bullets are stronger than what the SWAT guys were using, and
Yeah.
and you've constantly got the helicopter, got the smoke now coming off it to show it's damaged, and yeah, and these chase scenes here are just they're going between buildings and going over certain residential areas, and yeah, there's no way they would do this now. You can just see it. So good. Yeah. This is the film's strongest point. It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just firing these bullets at the helicopter, but not all of them are hitting, and there's plenty of buildings around him.
Yeah, but he never runs out of claps, does he? He's constantly just firing. There's no sort of, he's got the unlimited ammo cheat, hasn't he? So...
Oh, I just saw the flashback. I'm behind.
Yeah.
Right. I think I mentioned this. Oh, he saw a 35mm screening with the Wang Chung. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, because their music in that film it's fantastic. It's a great piece of music.
Yeah, Prince Charles. Yes. I think
Okay.
Franz gets a pound every time he mentions the Prince Charles cinema, so...
Yeah, I keep meaning to go to a screening at the Prince Charles. I've never actually been inside it. Yeah, keep meaning to do that at some point. Yeah, to see anything.
I think do they show normal films there or not, or is it only specials?
As far as I know, it's specials, but I could be wrong. Don't know.
I'm sure I went there in the early 90s to watch something, but I can't remember what the hell it was.
Yeah,
that was the last time. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah,
seeing it in the big screen.
Yeah.
The Wang Chung guys.
Yeah.
That's it. It's one of the Terminator self-repairing windscreens. Of course it is. But yeah, because you just get that shot of them flying down the street then.
Yeah. And yeah, they did say that for one of those shots, I think they had to employ certain drivers to do the cars for that one scene of them flying just over them, even though it wasn't really proper pedestrians. It was their pedestrians and their extras to do that specifically for the helicopters going over. Yeah.
Cool. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, all in camera this, and it's wow.
Yeah, he's just hovering over a few.
Yeah.
Within a few feet of some buildings.
Yeah, because the auto rotation's been damaged, so he can't sort of look. So he's just got to fire dead straight at him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. So he's got to bring him into view.
Just fire him head on. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, just aimlessly fires at an apartment building.
A building.
Is there any people in there?
We don't look at stuff like this.
Yeah, just assume that it's empty. Yeah. Yeah.
No, Wang Chung did Inner Space as well.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not a great
and
film.
Deadpool.
They did. Yeah.
They're still around. Let me see. No contacts listed.
Yeah.
So yeah, with the two helicopters just going down an LA street.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you can get away with some of these POV shots quite easily, but then the rest of it is they are there. Two helicopters very close together.
Yeah. And you do look at Malcolm's eyes, you can see he's still not comfortable in that scene. You can see he's like, his eyes are wide open, yeah.
Not because he's angry.
No.
Yes. I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Not because the character's angry, he's literally bricking it.
Yeah, he wouldn't even fly a plane, so I don't know how he used to get around between America and London all the time. I guess by boat.
Yeah. And and here's the loop's coming up.
Yes, the famous loop. If anyone can do it, Blue Thunder can do it.
Of course it can do it, yeah.
Couldn't Airwolf do it weekly?
Of course it did. Hawk was a much better pilot. yeah, just hits the thermo, and yeah, he says, "Come on, you tub of shit!"
Yeah, the fighter pilot said that's real. He
Yeah.
do talk to this thing like that.
Yeah, yeah, because it is that I think the miniature was able to do it. The RC model was able to do it, but yeah, a real helicopter I don't think could actually do it unless.
Yeah,
I'm
it'd
no
have to be
expert,
modified,
but-
especially, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah, Cochrane says that's impossible. It can't happen. You
And
did.
if anyone,
Thanks for coming, Malcolm. Boom, you're dead. He's on.
yeah, you sort of see the model doing the loop.
Yeah,
Although,
I like how
because
he's-
it's got the background, it works.
yeah.
Boom.
Catch you later. And yeah.
Boom.
Boom, yeah.
And we can laugh now.
Well, he's
And
got
there's
one final thing to do, yeah.
yeah, there's the window repair just after he blows Malcolm up.
Yeah. Yeah, leave the blood splat on, yeah.
Yeah, leave the blood back, but hide the broken bits.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now it's your turn. I don't know why he.
Yeah.
I guess because technically they could make as many as they want, couldn't they?
Probably, yeah. I mean, there's no sort of thing about how much it cost or if there was going to be a production line or anything, but yeah, he just feels that the best thing to blow it up, yeah.
It just delays them, I guess, for the Olympics, but
Yeah.
just like fucking Saigon, eh, Slick?
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but the LA screening I went to was made into a podcast. Ah.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, this is an impressive scene because you can actually see some rain on the camera here because when they're like trying to land it on the tracks, like it started raining and yeah. And they do catch multiple shots of it blowing up because this was a one-take deal. They had to do it in one shot. And,
yeah. And Schneider, I don't know if he was supposed to flinch or not, but play it cool.
Yeah, but it's a good flinch because it works because you see him go, oh, yes. Yeah.
$5 million prototype.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
so technically there wasn't a series after this if you blew it up. So.
Series? What series?
Yeah.
Sure, Bubba Smith's got better things to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Dr. Impossible will track it down.
Yeah.
So then we get
it closes
some
out.
sort of news.
Yeah, then it closes up with the guy from RoboCop talking. Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think what his name is in that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And freeze frame, and then we get the good old fashioned 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like it.
So yeah, Dan O'Bannon who did Alien and
yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, at the very end, the newscaster he says, and rumors of a Japanese bullet train soon to be seen in the Southland. Maybe. Like, hasn't happened. Yeah.
No, I guess LA have that underground now.
As far as I know, they do, yeah. And yeah, here's the great theme, yeah.
Oh, we can have a few seconds. I gotta count to 8.
No, it's great theme, yeah.
Yeah. And she says, and Malcolm McDowell, so he's not in there because he's not mentioned on the front or anything.
No, he's not. No, it's pretty much just Roy Scheider. But I do like how on the Blu-ray, if you look inside the logo, you can see Candy Clark in there as well, which is strange.
Oh yeah, because she's barely in it. So
yeah, yeah.
But then we get the John Badham film.
Yeah.
So it's got 2 Bernards. Who were the Bernards?
Mm.
Ed and Jason Bernard. Right. First assistant directors, 2 second assistant directors, 2 second aerial unit directors, and stunt directors. Yeah. Miniature photography.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Oh yeah. But a great effort from all involved, to pull that off.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes a team, doesn't it?
It did take up, and many months, and it all paid off.
Dialogue coach. That for Malcolm McDowell's American accent.
Yeah, he just thought, nah, I'm just going to talk. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Or maybe he tried it and they were like, Malcolm, just don't do it. Just be yourself.
Yeah. Synclavier 2 controllers. We allowed some more. There we go. Yeah. And then we get into the thank yous, and now the actual cast.
Yeah.
This is not many of the other rest of the cast I know.
Mm.
The main people, no one stood out much. 4 helicopter pilots.
Mm.
Hooker was Patty Clifton. It does say, I think it mentions the yoga woman in a minute. Where is it? Man in Beanie.
Yeah. Nudie Lucy as well.
Yes. Yeah. Utility stuntman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, here we go. This is all made up, all these characters, apparently. From Rastar. Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah, it is. For Warren Oates. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, there we go. Remember Warren Oates from Cockfighter, which was never, ever getting released in the UK. Don't know that one.
No, I don't know that one either. No.
Maybe dialogue coach for the military talk. That makes
maybe.
sense.
Yeah, because they did explain that some of the aerial stuff was done by real traffic controllers. Yeah, so they can just say anything generic and it would sound authentic. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Good stuff. Blue Thunder out. Take care, Dr. Impossible. Yeah, there's the information if you want the live and die. 2 live and die in LA.
Okay.
If on the podcast. There we go. Badon tends to have unusual end credits. Bird and Noir has backwards credits.
Haven't seen
that for a while.
No.
Saw that in the cinema. That was good. But yeah. I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah.
There we go. And
there we go.
It's done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a very good film. Very well.
It's definitely up there in terms of 80s action films. And as we said at the start, it does get forgotten about a few times. And I think mainly because it's mainly helicopter action. I mean, there isn't sort of fight scenes and, generic action. But this one's up there for me. Yeah, in terms of like 80s action. Yeah, I'll put it in 30 at least. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to keep it out for the VHS.
Yeah.
They don't seem to be expensive.
No. Mass produced, yeah.
Moose.
Yeah.
Who's that in? Right. I don't think we've got any planned for next month, have we?
No, nothing for December. I mean, I did say if there's any parties that you're struggling with, I can take part in one of them if you want. But yeah, but in terms of the TV stuff, you said you want to wait until January before we decide.
Yeah, we'll come back in January. Decide on something.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Some comments to end with. Oh, that's the only one I can deal with. Up credits. There's a few or down credits. There you go. Because there's a few that do something different just to keep people watching, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Another one for the books. Thanks for Pastor for joining us. So check out his review of Tremors and others that are coming up.
Cool. Yep.
And for that, there's no bombshells tonight. There we go. We don't have to end on a bombshell.
Yeah.
We'll work out something.
Sure
Spawn has upgrades. Supposed to do that at some point. That might be in January now. It got delayed. Oh, it's a Sequest thing. Yeah, we're not up on Sequest.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brandis was in that, wasn't he, as the kid?
I can't remember. I just remember Roy Scheider in it. That's all I remember from Sequest.
Yeah. I remember it's like, it's supposed to be showing off that there's so much of the sea we haven't explored and why bother going into space. But I remember it being good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Horror Cat Dad. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Right, we'll land it.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. Right. Thanks for Ben for joining me.
Thank you.
Until next time. Goodbye.